Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Josh.
And I am Chris.
This is MacWorks Weekly episode number 16.
So, Tim Cook said that during the Goldman Sachs conference that the company is making moves toward more affordable devices.
Apple in particular has never been interested in getting to the cheaper market. As Apple makes more, the part costs go down and their margins increase. Well, if they're willing to decrease the margin a little bit and bring the cost down for the rest of us, they'd probably be able to sell a lot more of the devices.
Next up on the list, Intel is developing a new set-top box TV service that won't revolutionize the industry.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much the same as what we have now, but without the cable jack.
That's great.
Ultimately, it's going to be a internet-capable device that's going to offer you live TV, on-demand content, and that's about it. Pretty much nothing that your Comcast DVR can't do already. Intel specifically said that it's going to start off at about the same price point as your cable subscription. So if I'm going to have to pay the same, if not more, for Intel's TV box as I would for standard cable,
Why?
what's the point? Doesn't really make much sense. Intel says they kind of realize that, but they'll be adding more to it as time progresses. So you're going to start with a device that really serves no purpose and say that it's going to get better later on.
Next up on the list, iOS 6.1 introduced an Exchange bug that is hurting servers internationally. What about that?
Apparently, it's generating enough errors on the Exchange servers to fill up log files and basically bring the server to crash.
Wow.
Apple has since acknowledged that bug and is currently working on a fix that should be out by mid-next week. Everybody's expecting iOS 6.1.2 to come out by Wednesday. I'm just saying.
Let's talk about the browser, Opera.
Yeah.
That's going to transition to Webkit this year.
Big change for Opera. Webkit, for those of you who may not know, is the engine behind Safari and Google Chrome. That is basically just the framework that the browser runs on, and instead of maintaining Opera's current engine, they're going to dump it and move completely to Webkit.
Wow.
Their opinion on the matter is that, hey, Webkit is probably the best thing on the market right now, so instead of spending a lot of resources working on our engine, why not devote those to working on the Webkit engine so everyone benefits? All of the Opera features that are there will still be there. It's just going to have Webkit under the hood for the picture.
Also in the news, Apple is working on new camera technology that will automatically store images in a buffer until you press the button and choose the sharpest frame for the picture.
It's literally taking a picture multiple times per second and storing them all in that buffing area until you press the button, and then it'll take a look at the whatever 10 frames that you may have on either side of you pressing the button and choose the sharpest, clearest, best, whatever frame for your actual picture, and it will then give that to you. So you don't have to worry about, the focus being exact. You don't have to worry about the lighting being a little messed up. As it's reading those frames, it will choose the best one for you.
Can you go back in and take a look at the others and decide for yourself if you're not convinced?
No. The algorithm should be as such that it's going to pick the best one every time. It's not taking 5,000 pictures or anything. It's actually just saving the frames that it's recognizing. Yeah. So there is no other picture. It is just, I have 10 frames, I'm going to choose one.
And last on the list, Apple is now offering refurbished 21.5-inch iMacs on their online store.
Yeah. Just like the Retinas that we had seen recently, the iMac has now come in stock in the refurbished section of Apple's online store. You can save not as much as some of the other machines, but it's about $200 to $230 depending on the configuration.
I'll take it, man.
Still some savings. If the 21.5-inch iMac is what you're looking for, it is now available. And will save you money.
That is all the news we have for today.
It is indeed.
My name's Chris.
My name's Josh.
Thanks for watching.